All right, traffic on I-84 between Boise and Caldwell backs up fast during rush hour. This isn't new. I mean, you could take a look at it right now. Look at this. This is heading west on I-84. A lot of red lights. So that's not new. But neither is the decades-old question, what are we going to do about it? Well, there's a team out there. They call themselves Compass, the Community Planning Association, and they say they got options for the future. One of those is currently against the law, though. So how do you get around that? Change the law, I guess, which, as Joe Paris explains, is what Compass is trying to do.
Egad, look at this traffic.
On the freeway as you're coming out of Canyon County into Ada County.
Inching along I-84, likely to and from work. It's not exciting to see this. It's more likely actually a head-banging annoyance. But community planners are exploring ways to help reduce current traffic while also making sure that traffic doesn't get out of hand over the next 20 years. One tool being explored to help this all? High-occupancy vehicle lanes. You may know them as HOV lanes, and the idea is to have them for drivers traveling between Boise and Caldwell on I-84.
On a given lane and giving them the ability to travel faster through a given corridor than the congested lanes with the single occupancy vehicles.
HOV lanes are meant for vehicles carrying 2 or more people. The idea is to reward good driving habits like carpooling.
And that helps, one, moving people through the area, but also it helps with air quality, benefiting air quality, and just the overall traffic patterns.
Right now, they see only one problem with the idea.
HOV lanes are only allowed in counties with a population under 25,000 with a resort community.
So, yes, Idaho's most populated areas, the areas that would most benefit from HOV lanes, they're not even allowed to have them. But a new bill in the Senate hopes to change that.
We need to look at some other tools that are not just widening roads and adding lanes, but how can we move people from point A to point B, from their house to their job.
Matt Stoll, executive director of Compass, says HOV lanes, they're not the perfect solution, but they could help.
It's a benefit. Is it the silver bullet? No. There are no silver bullets to congestion, but it's a tool that we need to have. Why not try it? Why not consider it?
Well, it seems all it takes is to change that one rule. It doesn't seem like it would get a lot of pushback in the legislature.
Yeah, we're going to have to see on Thursday when Senate Bill 1312 is expected to appear in the Transportation Committee. There's some confusion, I think, for a lot of people as to why that law is there. And long story short, that's just the way it played out back in 2009. It'll be interesting to see if anybody speaks up against this, because when you're talking about HOV lanes, Brian, the idea is to really relieve these high traffic areas. And the idea that you're not allowed to have them in the high traffic areas, it just doesn't make sense.
And I know even in 2009, when we're putting in some of these overpasses along I-84, people said, you're going to have to make those wider because it's coming. Well, and here it is.
And the old adage is true, as I was told at Compass today. You can't widen your way out of traffic problems, but putting an HOV lane, it could relieve some issues. For now, though, it's just an idea. It's still against the law in Ada and Canyon County. So if it were to pass, if this bill were to eventually become law, then Compass would really start working with ITD to explore how that would look. Preliminarily, it would be Caldwell to Boise to start, and from there, if there's more need, we'd be able to see it. It's important to note, though, it's not just Ada and Canyon County. Twin Falls, up north in northern Idaho, eastern Idaho, plenty of communities that I think would at least want to get the option of seeing what would happen.
All right, well, it's a good place to start right here in the Treasure Valley. All right, thanks, Joe.